Okay, Room 21 Rockstars, now we're going to move on to the effect of temperature on matter. And if you remember, this will take you back into time, the day that we talked about this in class. This is the day when the cafeteria did not have any ice. And so I improvised and we imagined the ice, and then I actually had the water cycle going on in that big metal container up front. And we saw what happened when we add heat and when we take it away. So two things I need you to do. Turn to page 592 in your textbook because there's a wonderful diagram here that helps you with this. But honestly, guys, you really need to have this down just because, I mean, let's think about it. I think you'll know it based on what we see here. So imagine that this bottle of water was frozen, okay, and I set it out for a few hours. Okay, over time, that solid, okay, the ice, would become a liquid whenever I add heat. Okay, and then if I took this cup and I put it over a burner full of this liquid water and I continued to increase heat, eventually all the water in this cup would evaporate. So when we add heat, we eventually get a gas. Okay, now if I take heat away, if I take this cup of water, okay, or if you think about the experiment we did in class, whenever that water condensated up on top of that piece of plastic and then I took it off, and I think I sprinkled it over someone, if you remember that, the heat was taken away, so it immediately, the gas turned back into a liquid, okay? So if I do that, okay, now I have my liquid, and I put this into the freezer, this liquid, when I take heat away, okay, is going to become a solid. Okay, and that's what you're going to see on page 592. You just have to make sure you have down the effect of temperature, on the states of matter. And page 592 has a great diagram there. That will be a great way for you to review for your test as well, guys. So put something about the effect of temperature on your poster that you're making, but also at the same time, complete the little graphic organizer in 592, which is a great review for you as well.